Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Take a look at the Wizards. They've been dominant so far in this series, and they can, as we know, complete a sweep tonight with a win.
In the middle of the playoffs, that is huge. They could buy themselves lots of extra rest with a win. That has to be in the back of their mind as they try to close this one out.
Pass to Chandler. Now Rose. Over in the corner, Marshall. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
You must do more than that to stop him, especially when he's this close to the rim.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And here are the Bulls now. It's a three-point game. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Williams gets the bucket.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Now here's Chandler. From deep, Arenas hits the three-point bomb.
You have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
And that one's good, Barber.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Richardson, and the shot falls short this time. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Williams, that's good.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. I mean, they simply can't miss right now.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Richardson. Chandler kicks to Rose. It's blocked.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
Arenas passes to Marshall. Blocked again. And they're able to recover. And there's Gilbert Arenas on the assist by Chandler. And that's now 6 points for Gilbert Arenas. Williams for 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Arenas. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Competing. That's a big-time answer.
Washington leading now by 5. Robinson on the wing. Takes the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Puts up a deep 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's a timeout now from Coach Rudy Tomjanovich. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For the Wizards, Haywood comes in for Williams, and it's Ginobili in for Edwards. Washington leading now by 10. Here's Barber. Connects from three-point range. Barber's got 9 points.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Marshall can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
Richardson outside. Back to Arenas. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Trains the three-pointer.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now here's Rose. Still yet to score. Chandler the pass to Arenas. Out to Chandler. Just 4 to shoot. And Chandler throws it down.
That is a big man throwing it down. Chandler making the defense feel his presence.
Robinson for 3. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. That's 12 points for Robinson.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now here's Marshall. Down low. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Drills it from outside.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Wizards out front, up 19. And we'll be back right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Washington.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Jeffries dishes to Haywood. Williams from outside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Collins. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Collins has got his first 2 points.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
From past the arc, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Jones, the pass to Petrus. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, that one goes in. Curry's got his first basket of the night.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And here's a timeout now from Coach Rudy Tomjanovich. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Chicago making some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Collins. Rose comes in for Vujacic. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Jones. And a change for the Wizards. Edwards, he's checked in for Dixon.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop. And what a thing of beauty, going up high where the defense can't interfere.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Bulls.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And here's Arenas outside. Edwards with the block. Shoots the three. They grab their own miss. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Chicago making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. So it's Chicago now. Petrus, the pass to Chandler. And here's Arenas. With the drive. That falls. Nice feed that time from Chandler. Chandler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And you know, you can't help but be impressed with the fashion they've been tearing through these first 2 rounds. They've steamrolled their way to 7 straight wins to start the playoffs.
I mean, a 7-game win streak in the regular season is impressive. But to do it in the postseason against the best teams in the league, that's really incredible. If I had to make a prediction, Kevin, I'd say we might be in the right seats tonight to see another broom come out on the floor.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Arenas, good.
And such creativity from Arenas. Some of the ball handling moves he pulls out are just unguardable.
And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Oh, I like the quick thinking. Pulls up there and fires.
Petrus, the pass to Chandler. Here's Rose. Here's the 3. Rebound by Williams. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Edwards launches it from deep. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Richardson, he's checked in for Michael Petrus. So it's Chicago now. Rose attacking. Richardson outside. Chandler outside. Pass to Rose, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Chicago shooting their second and third free throws tonight. No good on the free throw.
And Richardson, a volume perimeter shooter, incredible scorer, feels comfortable letting it fly from anywhere on the court.
And he's good on the second. 1:46 left to play here in the half. Williams for 3, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Now here's Chandler. He's got 5. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the hibachi.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
The Bulls have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Pass to Chandler. Left side Arenas. Nice move. It doesn't go for him. Here's Barber. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Now, here's Marshall. Outside Arenas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Chandler. Chandler's got 6 assists in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 24 points for Smooth.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Edwards, that's good. And here's Rose. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Arenas. He got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Washington, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Chicago's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Marshall with it. Robinson picks him up. Marshall with the bounce pass. In the corner, it's Arenas. 6 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Williams with the steal. Count that bucket. Williams has got the first bucket of the third here for Washington.
What a play. That's how you finish the break.
Here's Arenas. The kick out to Rose. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Washington's ball. Williams for 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
Arenas.
Chandler against Williams. Outside Arenas. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Robinson for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Chandler finds Richardson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Chandler. Richardson's got 8.
And Quentin Richardson is a long-distance specialist. I mean, he makes it rain from deep. Can't give him any space.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Buries it from 3-point range.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Arenas' shot is good.
And he's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
Here's Barber. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Chandler outside. Pass to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Richardson for 3. Rebound, Washington.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Barber. And again, Washington with the triple.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Robinson for three. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 9th assist in the game now. Pass to Chandler. Now here's Rose for the three. Washington with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And that one's good, Barber.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Now here's Arenas. He's got 24, and it's Arenas with the jam.
The defense had no chance getting between Arenas and the rim that time because of his athleticism.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 21 points for Robinson.
Hey, pretty much every team runs a guy to the corner for that reason, right there.
Richardson finds Marshall. Outside Rose, launches it. Rebound, Washington. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. From outside the arc, and again, Washington with the triple.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Now here's Rose. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Marshall gets the bucket.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Washington. Got that one up quick. Robinson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Richardson outside. To the middle. Here's Chandler. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Rose looking around. Lets it go with the 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Washington with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Here's Williams. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. 37 points for Williams.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Barber, and another assist for him.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game.
In fact, he's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game. Arenas kicks to Petrus. Back to Arenas. Bucket is good. Arenas has got 28 points for the game. Robinson for three. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Floats it up for Curry. Stolen by Robinson. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's Barber. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Arenas dishes to Curry. Here's Jones. Rebound by the Wizards.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
Count the basket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Petrus. To halt the run. Launches a three. That shot off. Great D that time from Edwards. Washington's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now, here's Collins. Outside Arenas. Back to Collins. And stolen by Williams. Here's Barber. Oh! And he takes that. Powers it through.
You love to see it, a stylish jam that really has the defense scratching its head.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Curry. At the elbow, it's Arenas. Just 5 to shoot. Arenas has doubled. Stolen away. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
And right now, the D has no answer.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now here's Petrus. They set the screen. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. And Curry throws it down.
Yeah, I'd call that a sturdy screen. Rolls to the rim and gets rewarded.
Puts up a deep 3 and another assist.
And this is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passing, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. It has been a masterful performance. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a switcher also for Washington. Ginobili's checked in. Nice ball movement by Washington. And that one's good. Barber.
Not wasting any time off the catch.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Curry. And Curry with the stuff.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
Curry's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Good. Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Chandler outside. Pass to Petrus. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. It's deflected.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
Chicago making some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Curry. Rose comes in for Michael Petrus. And it's Richardson in for Jones. Now the Wizards with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Wizards.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep. And again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
Dixon's check in for Washington. Here's Barber. Connects again from distance.
Never resting on his laurels. He has once again put on a clinic, breaking his own record for second most triples all time in a playoff game.
Putting on a clinic indeed. You know, when he gets in a zone like this, it's exhilarating to watch. At least for us it is. I've got to assume it feels just about the opposite for anybody tasked with slowing him down. It's got to be very, very hard. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Arenas. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he drives in. Rejected by Arenas. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. For 3, and again.
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the third most points in a playoff game ever. And so the Washington Wizards take the series and will move on. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.